Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading-system.com. Making this video to answer a few questions I've been asked in the email from a new subscriber. So some of the new, subscribers, the subscribers come from all kind of different kind of experience, right? It's like some brand new newbies, some have like few months experience, some have 1 year experience or more or less maybe, and some have like 4 or 5 years of experience of forex trading. So different level of knowledge that they have. So that's okay. Yeah, that as a teacher I understand that. And some of these questions, let me see if I have it on the notepad. These are the questions, right? So I'm gonna answer one by one for this new subscriber, as well as I'm gonna send this video out to everybody else if anybody else have the same problem in their mind. So the number one question is, on which time frame we should do the top-down analysis? What I understand is that what time frame we do the analysis. So how we approach the market, if you're starting the day, then you first look at the weekly charts. Actually, when you are doing it, like few weeks now and then few months, and if you are a forex trader, you should be looking in weekly and monthly charts and all of that. But now, since you become my subscriber, then I give you these indexes charts, weekly charts, and the pairs weekly charts with all the numbers and bullets and all of that is there already marked. And like, for example, here, this is wave 1. This is going to be going to the upside for wave 2. This is like Elliott wave. Now, I know not everybody familiar with these things, right? So that is something else, right? So I'm teaching with the perspective like everybody, have a good knowledge of forex trading. So I'm talking about the Elliott wave. Sometimes I'm talking about the harmonic patterns, and sometimes SNR level, trend line, basics, and sometimes higher level, educational talk. Like harmonic patterns and Elliott wave, a lot of people don't know about that. So don't worry about it. You don't have to know all of that. But SNR levels, like these highs and lows, these are simple things. These are the things that you need to know, right? And like trend lines and channels, I talk about. And then in my webinar, I usually go over the weekly chart and then smaller time frame and then my 40-minute chart, and then explain everything that what is happening. Right, so you can rely on that. So now the first thing is that the weekly chart, and then second thing is, let me go to, let's say, for example, GJ, right? Pound yen. And now pound yen, I have this weekly chart, which you all have it, right? I gave it to you. When whoever sign up, I give the whole package, and then you have the templates and the charts, the static charts and the template that you can apply on your charts, and your chart will be looking like this live chart, which is moving. So you have all the numbers and everything in here, and the idea that what I'm expecting, what's happening, right? Now, we usually take these numbers and place on the 40-minute chart. 40-minute chart is the smaller chart, but big enough to do the analysis for coming maybe 100, 200 pip. Okay. For example, this one was making a harmonic pattern, right? This is GJ 40-minute chart. So I see this harmonic. If I look at the 20-minute, the 20-minute will probably give me this high and this low, and that's it. So you can't see all of that. So 40-minute you see the little bigger chart where you can see this is what is cooking. If this is X and this is A, B, C is at 23% line, then it's supposed to drop. That's what the chart I made, and I posted on the Telegram as well, right? And now slowly it is coming down. And this wobbling is not the volume time. Now there's another question about the volume, so I'll get to that. So now, yeah, the weekly chart dropped down to 40-minute chart, and then you draw these white lines from the numbers taken from the weekly chart. Like, for example, 69.27 is this high. So where we have 69.27, so I have these numbers, and I have 68.78. What the heck was that number? Let me see. 69.27. I don't even have it marked. So I'm going to go and mark that. 67.29. Oh, 27. 69.27. Sorry. So 69.27. That way, I'll know exactly what is happening here on this smaller time frame. 69.27. So you have, wait a minute, what the heck happened here? Okay, right there. See, this is 69.27, right? And this higher number, there is no level. So draw the number, the line, and then write down what it is. It's a weekly high, and it is weekly high 69.27. Now you know that what this line is all about. That's how most of my charts are. The 40-minute with all the levels drawn, the white lines and the numbers written. So I know exactly what's happening and where we stand, right? So we bounce from here, the B point, we bounce from this level, 67.98, and you will see that 67.98 will be, right there. See, the monthly low, 67.98. I draw that on the 40-minute chart. So I know now that, what's happening here, right? So I have not finished this one yet, right? I have it somewhere else, the other broker. So this one I just made it for the public to show. So I wanted to make it clean. That's why numbers are not written here. But usually I write them down here, all the white lines with the number written. So now I can know exactly what is happening and where am I on the map, on the street, right? Which road I'm on and where the heck I'm going. And then next, let me go with the question by question. Okay, hold on. So this is how weekly chart and 40-minute chart for analysis. Then the question is on which time frame only we should put the trades on. Now, the alarm and the trades taken from only 20-minute charts. 40-minute chart is only for analysis to see the direction. And then you look for the setup on 20-minute. You put the alarm on 20-minute chart. For example, here, see this one, this is the trade I took. And this is a setup. This is our Magic IP setup. Alarm was on. So what the heck happened? Okay, no, this is a different broker. So I don't need to put the alarm on here. So the alarm was on. The alarm started beeping. And I took the trade. This was the entry. This was the entry. And after that, it went up. I made 120 pip from this trade. So this is how it is. 20-minute chart. Put the alarm on the 20-minute chart and only take the trade from 20-minute chart. Once you become expert, then you start taking the trades from 7-minute chart as well. As a new subscriber, I highly recommend that you first master the 20-minute. Okay, so that's your second question. What is the third question? Is that how does a currency index get strength? Now, currency index is actually, it's not a pair, it's an individual index. For example, if we have Friday NFP, and after NFP, US dollars start getting weaker. What the heck is NFP? That's non-farm payroll. Big news, big US dollar economy news that how many new jobs were created, right? So where you can find them? You can find them on, let's say if I have it here. This economic calendar is available. It is published over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, everywhere, and in financial markets, and you can have it. I am using this Forex Factory website, and they have it here. So this is the calendar. See this calendar here? If I click on that, so these are news schedule, all news schedules here. Which news is coming for what currency and when, the time and the day and everything. So, for example, today, so far we have this one is coming. So it's, countdown is going on right now. And what the heck is that? It is 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, Aussie dollar retail sales. Now, if you click here, you see what's happening. It's a little bit of detail. Now, you can read it. I can't go over with that. It's a lot of information here. But it says that actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Means if actual number comes out greater than forecast. Now, this was previous number. This is the forecasting. that this should be now, right? And you see that this one is countdown going on right now. So you're going to see that what is going to happen here. If the news is the number comes out greater than expected, then it is good for currency. And if it is good for currency, currency gets strong. Okay, simple as that. Economic news make the currency strong or weak. Good news, currency gets strong. Bad news, currency gets weaker. If the NFP, forget about NFP because it's doing different, but usually what happens, let's say if the NFP job numbers, there's more job created, while it is good for economy, then it is good for currency. So the US dollar will start to get strong. Understand? If the number come up bad, so you can always click here and see that, you know, what number can have what effect. Like this one, forget about China. So 2 AM pound, this one, this news, and you can see here it says actual greater than forecast is good for currency. If it is good for currency, the number comes out better than 0.2, it will be good and pound will get strong. It depends on how far this number is from the forecast, right? It is 0.2. If it comes 0.3, maybe a little bit of effect. But if it comes out 10, 20, all of a sudden, then the pound will jump big time. Okay? This is how currency gets strong or weak. Bad number, currency gets weak. All right? So you look, open this, have this website open in the calendar and be aware of what news is coming out when. Red news is the most dangerous one, the most effective one, that most move the market is the red news. Then less effective is the orange one, and then very less effective is the yellow one. So market is not moving for last 2 days because you see this all yellow, not even single orange or red news until Wednesday morning. We will have something, new loans from China. That's the orange news here. And then Wednesday in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, we're going to have CPI for USD, red news. That will move the market. Okay. Market will move, all the pairs will move. Until then, everything is just slow and ranging. This is called low volume time. The high volume time comes when you have red news and orange news coming in, and in the London session and US session. You have 3 sessions: Asian session, London session, and US session. So London session is the most volume one. The less US session has a little bit of less volume, but sometimes equal volume. And Asian session is the slowest one, lowest in the volume, right? So because London is the hub of forex trading, so that session opens up 3 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock AM Eastern time. That session opens up, and then US session open 9:30 AM Eastern time. All right, so you should be aware, depending on which country you're living in, make sure that you know when the session is going to start, London session, and the volume will come, and you should take entries only in the volume time, means London session or US session until US lunch. Means 1 o'clock. I would say that my time is maximum 11 a.m. Eastern time. When the London session closes, the US session is still on, but the London session closes at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and after that, I hardly make any entry unless there is like FOMC at 2 p.m. After that, market moves. So if I see some good news, good setup, yeah, I'll take it at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock because of the news, FOMC news. If not, then I wouldn't bother. Usually, most of the time, I get my 3 or 4 entries in London session, and I hold that to throughout the London session and US session. And then in the evening, before the end of the day, I close my trades. All right. So this is how the volume time. Let's go back and see what other question there is. So I explained that how does a currency index get strength? Or simple say currency, right? The US dollar, how US dollar gets strong against all the other currencies, because if the news comes out, any news comes out, CPI, or ISM, or there's so many news, and NFP, GDP, all of those news, red news, the volume. Either if the news number is good, currency will get strong. If the number is bad, currency will get weaker. Your last question is that the currency gets, how it gets weaker? It is because of this economic news from all over the world, okay, about different countries that, this happened, that happened, right? So Russia attacked Ukraine, and all of a sudden what happened? Oil started getting expensive. Because why? Because oil is connected to Russia, right? So these, if different events, calamities, and troubles, and economic ups and downs makes a difference in the currency, and you look at that currency index or individual index to find out exactly what the individual currency is being affected and how much, so that it will have its effect on all the other currency pairs, right? For example, if euro is getting weaker for some reason, then you want to see eur-USD, eur-AUD, euro-yen, because euro is involved, and the your euro-USD, if euro is getting weaker, euro-USD will go down. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, what other questions? You always the volume time I explained already, and from which time or session we should start counting of the daily range. You do not have to count the daily range. I gave you the indicator, and it is in the folder. So open that up, and you probably have already added those indicators in your MT4 platform. So if you look at this, click on this yellow button which says Navigator, you will find something like this, Range Trader. Range Trader, I gave it to you alongside with the daily open line as well. So you will know exactly, if you apply the daily open line, you will know when the day started. Okay, for example, if I go here and my 20-minute chart, for example, you see this white dotted line, the day started here, the previous day ended here, and the new day started here. And then this line, all that day, and then this day ended here, and the new day started here. Then the old day is ended here, new day started right here, and then it goes there, right? And the new day started here, and it is still going on right now. All right, or maybe it already closed. I don't know. Probably should close now. New day should start already. Let me see. Oh man, come on, man. Okay, the new day just started right here, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. That's the new day time starting. Okay, the old days ended on this candle. The new day started on this candle. Means Tuesday already started. The broker's new day, not mine. Mine is like 9:30 p.m. right now. So 12 p.m. the day will change, but the broker day is started here. Now, that indicator, apply that indicator. So I'm going to apply on this one to see what is the daily range and how much we already have finished and how much is left. That indicator will tell you everything. So this indicator, navigator button, and this is the indicator. So drag and drop, and it will pop up here in this corner. Now you can read that. On the top, it says average 60-day range 11. Forget about that. US dollar index. It has some different things. So I'm going to show you on GJ, for example. Again, we go back to the pound yen. Let's say 40-minute chart. I'll open and I'll apply it there. The 40-minute chart, pound yen. And I want to see that how much the pound yen, the daily range first. The daily range means a pair moves from top to bottom. How many pips in a day, 24-hour day? All right, that is the range. So what is now how much it moves every day? Average 60-day will tell us that average 60-day this pair moves 166 pip from top to bottom. So for example, this day started here. So the bottom was this, and then top was right there. So how much from the bottom to top? It travels 170 pip that day. You see that? The range is 166 average. So it always do that. Most of the time, not always, most of the time. So you get the idea of your target. Wherever you make the entry, find out how much the daily range left, and that should be your target. That's how I set up my target. Of course, I'll look around that, it's like there's any resistance or support or, SNR level or trend line coming in, a Fibonacci number, and I put everything together, and the closest and a common point would be my target. So this is how, what was the question? I forgot. Okay, the daily range, right? So this is how you see it. And see this current day, current day range 31. What does that mean? It from the day starting right here, somewhere inside here. Let me just open up a little bit. You see this white dotted line? So from this candle, so what's the high of today? This. What's the low? This. So see how many pips? 80. What the heck? Why is saying 80? No, that should not be the today. Hold on just a minute. This is let me draw it on a 20-minute chart. That's giving me headache there. That is not the day. The day started. You see, this day ended here, and the new day started. So the new day is from, this is the low, this is the high. So from the low, from the high, you see, read it, it's 31 pip. That's what the heck, where'd it go? That's what this indicator is telling me. The current, so far, it moved. How much? Right there. Current day range, 31. Okay. So this is what that means. So if, let's say, you go short here, right here, where the yellow line is, and the high is this. So first, make sure that how far is going to be 166 from this top? 166 pip. So way below, right? This is only 120. So my question is that if you make the entry right now and you go to this R2, this pivot, that's 74 pip. Is it good enough for you or not? If it is good enough, then close it. If not, then wait for the whole range, and then S3 is 150. Daily range is 166. So if it drops from here straight, it will go to this target here. Most likely, not always, most likely, right? But you need some force, like some good news or something. So if that happens, it's gonna drop, right? And I had a short from the smaller time frame. I lost like 10 pip already, but I'm gonna try to go short again. On this one, I already have euro yen short, but I'm from 7-minute chart, right? And see, this is dropping now. So that's what happened. And let me just open a damn trade here. Even though it's not at volume time, but what happened is that since there is no news, whatever, I do a lot of different things, but I'm teaching you from your perspective that as a new subscriber, as a newbie in this business, I'm doing this for 15 years, so I do a lot of other things that I don't teach because you're not the expert, right? Once you become expert, you can bend the rules, even break the rules, right? You can do whatever you want, but until then, strictly follow the rules that I set forth of my system. All right, so follow the system step by step. So this is how the daily range, always put this. You can remove it by right click and see this indicator list. And you find this range trader and delete, and it's gone. So once you read that, you can, send it away. Okay, now the alarm under 20-minute, this is how you put the alarm on. Your alarm should be, again, navigator, and then go all the way in the bottom to expert advisors, and then CTS alarm 5, drag and drop, and click OK. That's it. See this right-hand corner? CTS alarm is a smiley face. It's on. So if there is a setup, it will beep. If I had it already on, it probably would have it wouldn't beep because this is on 7-minute it probably will beep, but not here because the yellow and black line is like crossing each other, so it's not gonna beep. The yellow has to be below. All right, so yeah, now what is the next question? Let me see. Is there anything Any more questions left? Oh, come on here. Time frame, should we start counting? See, the daily range is covered. I answered that. And how does a currency get? I already answered that. You know, good number, good economic numbers. Currency gets strong, and bad numbers, currency gets weaker, right? So I hope that I answer all these questions. And it's a good thing that you ask these questions, because not only you're gonna get benefit, but a lot of other people will know if they don't know, if they're confused. And but you see, I have all this information in different videos. But obviously, when you sign up, you have not seen all my videos. So down the road, you're gonna see my videos, and you'll learn more and more. But yes, I know that you're anxious about knowing everything, but it's gonna take some time before you know everything, right? Now, so like I said, that you're different people, different subscribers have different level of information or experience. So it's completely different. To me, it's all these questions are very good, valid questions, and I should answer. And now that's why I decided to make a video, so that it will be compact. And I'm gonna send this video or give this video to every new subscriber, regardless of their experience or what. All right, all these questions belong to my system, and it's good to know these, so that you will use the system properly. All right. And I forgot who asked me. Christopher, right? So now, if you have, beside this, if you have any other questions, itemize them just like you did before, and then throw at me, and I'll make a video that will not only benefit you and other people as well. Okay. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.